Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. We have some massive breaking news, and that is President Donald Trump officially declaring that we are in a war. We are in an armed conflict with the drug cartels. I've been talking about this ever since he returned to office for his second term, and now the Trump administration has officially declared the war and the armed conflict to kill these people is officially underway. Many of us have been waiting for it. It looked like this was a guarantee to happen. I'm filming this on the afternoon of October 2nd, and this is the breaking news was just announced that war has been declared against the drug cartels and anyone who offers them safe refuge, similar to what you saw during the GWAT. If you were helping the terrorists, you were going to be treated like the terrorists. It appears if you're even helping the drug cartels, everyone's going to be treated the same way. So this is a big development. I'm going to break down exactly what happened. But before we get into it, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free, cost you absolutely nothing at all. Huge boost to the channel. So go ahead and please do that for me. Comment with your thoughts below. What do you think about President Donald Trump officially declaring war? What do you think about him officially saying an armed conflict, a military conflict is officially underway? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that bell, all notifications turned on. You won't miss a single thing. You have the best information on YouTube. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. DMs are wide open. Now let's get into it. We have seen not just a steady buildup of military forces in the Caribbean and off the coast of Venezuela, including Navy ships, F-35, spy planes, drones, Marines, submarines. You guys have been following this along. That's nothing new. We've known about that. We talked about it at length. We also saw multiple different drug boats get blown up, get hit with missiles, killing members of Tren de Aragua. I believe 11 members of TDA were killed in the first boat strike. There were multiple boat strikes that then followed that as well. So we've already taken violent action against the cartels, and it appears the stage has officially and formally been set for us to do so at a much higher rate, probably a much more brutal rate, a much more violent rate is how this is going to unfold after the Trump administration officially declared that we are at war, a war is happening, an armed conflict is happening, and thus we are going to respond in a fashion that represents and mirrors the severity and stakes. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this up on the screen for y'all. It says, Trump admin tells Congress it determined U.S. engaged in formal armed conflict with terrorist drug cartels. Trump administration sends memo to Congress declaring non-international armed conflict with drug cartels. This is coming from Fox News. And it says down here, the Trump administration sent a memo to Congress on Thursday saying that the United States is now in a non-international armed conflict with drug cartels, which administration's officials have designated as terrorist organizations. So to put that is the professional legal way of saying we have declared war. War is here. War has come to us. We now must fight this war. We must crush these people wherever they are. We have the legal authority to do it. We're going to do it. We have the duty and obligation to do it. And we are going to smoke these guys wherever we find them. The memo states, the president directed these actions consistent with his responsibility to protect Americans and the United States interest abroad and in furtherance of United States national security and foreign policy interests, pursuant to his constitutional authority as commander-in-chief and chief executive to conduct foreign relations. The notification to congressional lawmakers came as Democrats on key committees have accused the administration of exceeding its powers to use the military against the cartels, particularly in the wake of recent strikes on what the administration said were drug smuggling vessels in the Caribbean. The cartels, it continues. The cartels involved have grown more armed, well-organized, and violent. They have the financial means, sophistication, and paramilitary capabilities needed to operate with impunity. Memo states further, they illegally and directly cause the deaths of tens of thousands of American citizens each year. Although friendly foreign nations have made significant efforts to combat these organizations, suffering significant losses of life, these groups are now transnational and conduct ongoing attacks throughout the Western Hemisphere in the form of organized cartels. Therefore, the president determined these cartels are non-state armed groups, designated them as terrorist organizations, and determined that their actions constitute an armed attack against the United States. The memo specifically cites the September 15th strike. So they are saying, in no uncertain terms, they have attacked us militarily as a paramilitary organization, as a non-state actor, although some are aligned with state actors such as Venezuela. They attacked us. We are now in a state of war. We are in a state of combat against the cartels. We are in a state of kill or be killed. This is as serious as it gets. And the Trump administration has now made it crystal clear we are ready to rock and roll against these guys wherever the threat may be. It said the vessel was assessed. So now they're talking about one of the drug boats they blew up. It says the vessel was assessed by the U.S. Intelligence Committee to be affiliated with a designated terrorist organization and at the time engaged in trafficking illicit drugs, which could eventually kill Americans. Trump is pledged to unleash the U.S. military on drug cartels amid a buildup in the Caribbean while signing off on a series of U.S. military strikes against alleged drug vessels from Venezuela to combat the flow of illegal drugs in the U.S. In August, Trump approved sending several U.S. Navy guided missile destroyers to bolster counter-narcotic efforts in the region. At the time, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro said his country was prepared to respond to any attacks. Maduro accused the administration of being a key figure, is accused by the administration of being a key figure in narco-terrorism conspiracy and leading a violent drug cartel. He is subject of a $50 million bounty on him from the U.S. Justice Department. So I'm going to pull this off the screen. So that is as straightforward as it's going to get. War has been declared. War has been declared against the drug cartels. I want to get something pulled up here for you all. Just give me a second. War has been declared against the drug cartels by the Trump administration, and now this allows the Trump administration to really open their toolbox. All the resources of the United States military are going to be at its disposal for the Trump administration. We are going to be able to do what has to be done to protect lives in this country. We cannot allow a foreign criminal organization, a terrorist organization, to come in here and harm our people and kill our people with illegal drugs or the violence they bring too. I mean, these are violent people. They're terrible, terrible people, and they unleash violence on the communities. And we're not going to tolerate it. We shouldn't have to tolerate it. And President Trump has now officially declared war, saying, well, not just declared, he said, we are in a state of combat. We are in a state of war against these people. They have attacked us. The war has already started. The war is underway. And now, how is the United States going to respond to that? Well, let me throw this up on the stage. We know how they're going to respond because this is the video of the first drug boat that was struck. For those of you who haven't seen it before, you can watch it right here. Here it comes. Boom. And that boat is going to the bottom of the ocean. That boat is never going to be seen again. It's a dirty game. It's a violent game. And it's a game you have to play to win. You have to play for keeps. There's no middle ground. Half measures and Band-Aid approaches are not going to work. The bad guys have had all the time in the world to surrender, get out of the drug game, go do something else with their lives. Instead, they've chosen to continue to kill Americans. They've chosen to continue to put our nation at risk. They've chosen to further escalate the situation. And make no mistake about it, when the Trump administration in the memo declaring war says that these people are well armed and unbelievably dangerous, that is 100% accurate. These people would kill everyone in America just to make a quick buck. They don't care about anything other than pushing their poison and making money. And anyone who gets in their way, they're going to get rid of. And we have seen 100,000 Americans a year die from the poison they've brought into this country. And at some point, somebody has to say, enough is enough. And if they're going to try to kill us, we're going to kill them first. And that is now the stance, the written stated policy of the Trump administration. The war is here. We didn't ask for this war. We didn't choose this war. We didn't want these people to push their poison in the country. But that's what happened. So now it is on to us, the United States, and the United States government and the United States military to respond with overwhelming military force to crush these people. And that's what this order, this formal declaration means. It means there's a lot more boats that are going to be blown up. We will go after these people wherever we can find them. As I've always said, handcuffs or a body bag, doesn't matter. Either is fine with me. But that is what is coming, and it's officially been declared, and it's been sent to Congress. And this is well within the legal rights of the president, no matter who the president is. If there is a clear and present danger to the United States, they can act. And they have acted. And now all eyes will continue to turn to Venezuela as we wait to see if that means we will hit them there as well, because this would almost certainly also give them the authority to do that. So we shall see how it plays out. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you think about Trump saying we're officially in a state of armed conflict, in a war with the drug cartels? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think about all this. And I'm fascinated to see where we go from here. I think it's going to be crazy what we watch unfold, but let me know in the comments. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you guys absolutely nothing at all. Huge boost to the channel. Hit that bell. All notifications turned on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X D Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. My DMs are wide open. Feel free to reach out. Send me any tips you have or just say hello. I'll see you all next time.